Oh shit, why, oh hey there. Welcome to Single File Line, episode 33. Y'all didn't even ask me if I was ready, if I knew the episode. I just fucking knew, because I know how to do my job as the introer of this show.
We all know on your other monitor you have...
Shut the fuck up, Nick, I don't want to hear it.
Wasn't Nick supposed to do the intro this week?
What? Let's hear your best intro, Nick. Have at it.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Single File Line.
Yo.
I'm Eric, the best co-host in the game. And take it away, boys.
You're shit at this, dude.
I don't do intros ever.
Yeah, that's right.
I always just say whatever comes to mind.
How did you
That's
open your
super
vlog? The last vlog that you did, how'd you open it?
The only
that's on my-
I did.
That's on my old phone. I don't even remember.
Not you, him. The vlog that he did.
I did a real life vlog that never got posted. But continue.
I did a vlog in my car.
Yeah, saying, I'm going to make YouTube videos, guys. And I think that was the last video like 2 years ago.
I'm pretty sure that was the last video I uploaded.
Dude.
It's quality content.
Yeah.
Yo, do you guys want to get in the music real quick?
No, I want to look at fucking Kerzy Repeat's last video. Kerzy Repeat.
Yeah, I just want to
Hi
say...
there, world.
I just want to say real quick, Tropical Smoothie, the way to go. Blueberry Bliss, oh my god. I have a brain freeze again, dude. But oh my god. It is so good.
Yeah.
So fucking good. Even the sandwiches, dude. That's the play. And it's not that expensive. And that was a pretty hefty sandwich. That's what I ate for dinner. And then you get the smoothie to go with it. Yeah, it's pretty filling, dude. I can dig it. It's like blueberries, strawberries, and bananas.
Okay.
You got a comment on this vlog that said, do this daily.
Do it.
I want to see car vlogs daily.
They were clearly incarcerated when they said that.
Incarcerated? They're in jail?
Yes.
Is the word you were looking for intoxicated?
Incapacitated?
Incarcerated. All right.
Okay.
Someone was holding them against their will behind bars to say
your viewer base is literally in prison.
Yeah.
All right, dude. I can dig it. I can dig it. All right. Do you want to get into the music real quick?
Yes.
We do
if
real
I
quick.
have to.
If we have to. All right. Let's just go down the list really quickly, okay? Don't Fear the Reaper, Blue Oyster Cult, go.
Okay, one thumb up and one thumb
How?
sideways.
Like how?
It was good. It was good.
What was wrong with it?
I don't have anything to say that I didn't like. It just like
Then what
wasn't
does
my
the
favorite.
thumb sideways do?
Because that's like indifferent. So like I liked it, and then I was like indifferent enough to not make it 2 thumbs up. But I liked it. It sounded good. And I've heard it.
Did you hear it before?
Yeah, it sounded familiar.
It's a big radio song and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, reminded me of fucking Rock Band days, like I said last week. It's where I knew that song from. I was like fucking air drumming and shit to that, and like, I don't know. It brought up good memories. I like that song. It's a jam.
I have another jam for you this week. We'll get into that in a second, man.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man. All right. So yeah, it's just a fucking jam.
I approve.
This
Good
was Save Me Part 2. That was yours, Nick?
Yeah.
Okay, so straight up, it was okay. Like I can't. Lane's like expecting me to like rip on it. I can't say that it was straight bad, but I feel like there was a lot going on in the song, and it annoyed me to that point. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, but the mixture of his voice plus like whatever the fuck was going on in the background, plus the bass was just like, it was just too much. It just seemed too cluttered to me, dude.
You're very right about it being too much. And I think that this is one of the more easily likable songs off of it because it has that featured dude.
It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's just
it has a good singer, and it's not all ski mask going yeah That's every single fucking flow he ever does with some bullshit thrown in between. I know it's not every single flow, but it's very, very common, and with some very, very common with some bullshit thrown in between it. And yeah, I mean, the singer guy wasn't terrible. There's a lot going on. Not a fan of Ski Mask.
Yeah, you've made that painfully clear to me this week. But I respect you for giving him a shot.
Yeah, I've listened to him before, like before this album and stuff. Like I've been aware of him, and I've never been a big fan of the
Well, he doesn't do the flow as much as, like, obviously on his biggest song, Catch Me Outside, he did that. I think that was the first song in a while, at least, that he did that on, though.
There's a good bit of it, but yeah. I'm just not a big fan.
It was just cluttered to me, man. I mean, it wasn't terrible. The sound itself wasn't terrible, but I mean, I just feel like there was too much going on for me to like really enjoy the song.
It was one of the better off the albums.
Dakoteh.
What up?
Do you like it more than the Off the Wall song I showed you guys about him like earlier on in the podcast?
Probably. I don't remember it, to be honest with you, but probably. I probably ripped on that song, honestly.
I think you did.
Yeah, I like it more than that.
That sounds familiar. Off the Wall. I mean, Van's Off the Wall is probably what I'm thinking of, but it's fine. I don't know.
That's what you made that song based around, but yeah, I mean, it was a reference to that.
I don't remember, dude.
Yeah, I like it better than that, but it's not saying a ton.
I mean, I don't remember it, so that's all you need to know, really.
Oh, hold on.
I
gotta throw back to like 20 episodes ago or something when we were talking about that song. Lane, you were bitching about the song when he said "hot like a comet." I remember this. You gave me shit about this. You gave him shit about
Comets are not hot.
But no, you're correct. When they're outside of the frost line, past the asteroid belt, they are in fact frozen rock and all that shit. It's icy and rocky. But when they come
around the sun, I'm sure they burn up because all comets have one of those.
No. When they come inside of the frost line, inside the asteroid belt, they burn.
Because they're so close to the sun and they're moving so fucking fast, right? Almost all comets have one of those crazy elliptical orbits where it's like, woof, woof.
Stop that shit, all right? That's gonna be my new fucking sub sound.
If they're in the Kuiper belt, they don't do that. They have a pretty circular orbit.
I think a lot of them do that. Woof.
God damn it, dude.
All of them in the Oort cloud.
Jesus Christ. All right, last song.
Comments are frozen. Case closed.
Outside, yes.
The Last Donut of the Night was Lane's song.
It was.
So, I mean... the second I started playing, I recognized it.
From what?
I don't know. I have no clue what I heard it from, but I've heard it. But at the same time, not a ton to it. I mean, it was cool. It was a cool beat. It was dope.
That's exactly what it is. The dude's a producer, not a rapper.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I don't have a problem with it. It was a cool beat. As far as like saying much about it, it was just a beat. Like, yeah. I mean,
a little more than that, but yeah.
I don't really know what to say about it. So it was cool. Nick.
I've heard it before. Like, I've listened to Donuts before, but yeah. I mean, I like it. I like the I guess the vibe. I like the pace of it. I'm not crazy about the sample he threw in there, but other than that, it was good.
Almost the entire song is a sample. Like, there's almost no real sound in there that isn't a sample other than the drum line. But that song is, I don't know, it's a little bit more than a beat to me. Like, he put a lot of emotion. I mean, that's as much emotion you can pour into a beat, like, period. I can't think of a more moving beat than that song. I mean, it was literally one of the last that they made, so it was cool.
It was a cool beat.
It was a cool beat.
Dope beat, bro. Anybody want to go first? You want me to go first? Next songs?
I'll go first. Fuck it.
Okay, Nick's going
shit.
first.
Stepping up.
So my song this week is called Nitro Cell, and it is by ZillaKami.
Hold on. Whoa. Cell as in like
we do this every
C-E-L-L?
C-E-L-L.
All right, we're good. All right, how the fuck do you spell what? What is that
ZillaKami.
name?
Z-I-L-L-A capital K A-M-I.
Capital K.
Well, I mean capital Z, capital K. ZillaKami.
A-M-E. And
A-M-I.
K-M-I. All right. And
SosMula. S-O-S.
What are these names? Can we just like
S-O-S.
Okay.
Capital M-U-L-A.
I had the same reaction as Dakoteh, to be fair.
Like okay, follow-up question real quick before we end it all. Are these, now both of these names, are they one word or two?
before we end it
So
all.
ZillaKami is the one guy's name, and SosMula is the
Yeah, I
other
know,
guy's
but is it like is ZillaKami? Is there space in between
No,
that
no,
capital Z and
no.
that capital K?
No.
Okay,
No, they're
same,
one word.
same with the other one.
Yep.
All right, we're good.
Yeah.
Just making sure I get it right. You know, you want Lane, me?
I can do it.
Go for it.
So my song is going to be by my favorite rapper at the current moment. I think the best lyricist that's putting out music right now. Black Thought is the dude, and my
Wait,
song
no, I'm
is.
just kidding.
You can spell this one. Black Thought. There's a space in between that one.
DHOT.
No. And the song I'm going to shout out is a song called Streets. It's off his new album, Streams of Thought Volume 2. It's my favorite song off that album. It has a banging beat, and he just has fucking flows. I love that album as a whole, and he's just like such a fucking lyricist. When I first started listening to the album, the very first song is called Fentanyl, and it's talking about the opioid crisis. And just to give you an idea of just how stupid this guy's rhymes are and how like thematic they are, like you can actually hold a story and whatnot. This dude goes, overdosage is a marketing scheme that's just as dark as it seems when you're part of it, when it's part of your team. With the esteem of a savant, as smart as a genius, vanity carried the dope into the heart of a fiend. Another destroyed life was meant to be more righteous in the face of this full-on opioid crisis. While the wolves pull the wool on and prey on vices, for the dogs with the hood on is way more frightening. For death,
Lane
you're
can't
not
even
ready.
read it.
I know, right? So many rhymes. For death, you're not ready. Trust me, I'm deadly as the fentanyl that killed Prince and Tom Petty. It's pretty fucking intense. When I heard that verse, when I heard him spit that shit, I immediately like, what the fuck did he just say? Let me read that over again. That was insane. And some of that.
Killed who?
I'm deadly as the fentanyl that killed Prince and Tom Petty.
Those are the two he says? Not
Tom
the
Petty's
most
a
recent two?
Fucking legend.
So
Okay,
is
I
Prince.
understand.
And they both
But-
died from fentanyl.
Yeah.
But Mac Miller and Lil Peep, the most recent two.
Not cocaine laced with fentanyl. Was
It's
Mac
still-
Miller.
When did this song come out too? Like,
This week.
A couple weeks ago.
oh, okay. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay,
You still
Prince,
have it in like
Prince and Tom Petty are bigger legends than Lil Peep and Mac Miller. Period.
by far,
Lil
yeah.
Peep's
By
not like-
far. And it was pure fentanyl that killed them both, right?
Mhm.
Like that's all they were doing was fentanyl,
Okay.
and it rhymes. Like like how much? I don't know how you can have a beef with that line out of all the lines in there, but yeah.
Just
I don't have
a
a problem.
small pick, not a beef. And my
It's
grandparents
called
are home.
Streets. You said.
Yeah, the song is called Streets. That was a different song that I just said, but as far as carrying a story like with fucking ridiculous rhymes mixed in, dude's such a lyricist. He's good at writing and he's a good rapper. So
Okay.
it's
Okay.
a good vibe.
Okay. So we have Lane with some insane rap guy. We have Nick with some insane names, and and now I'm gonna throw out a fucking jam. All right, and you guys better know this. Okay, I was listening to it on stream, and I was like, you know what? This is my song. All right, Tenacious D.
God damn it.
Now I couldn't. What do you mean? God damn it! You got a problem with Tenacious D?
Tenacious D's lit.
Tenacious D is a meme. But
Tenacious
yeah.
D is so great. I couldn't figure, like, I mean, there's a lot of good songs. It's hard to choose, you know. Tribute.
Yeah.
Let's go with Tribute.
Tenacious D is like Weird
Oh,
Al.
that's the name
to
of the
me.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never heard Tribute? Tribute's a great song. This
don't know the
is a
songs by name.
tribute.
Oh yeah,
dude.
I've heard that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's great. The music video is great. Everything about it's great.
It's a hilarious song.
Yeah, everything
He
about
plays
Tenacious
the Devil,
D is
the
great.
best rock song ever made,
And then
but he
he forgets
can't remember it.
Yeah, so this song is a tribute. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. But all like Tenacious D is like, while it's good rock music, it reminds me of like Weird Al music, and the fact that it's just not serious.
It's
mean.
not, but that's what I love about it, dude.
It's funny.
It's really
Jack
funny.
Black's a funny guy.
It's really good. Like it has a good sound and like it's original. Like Weird Al had like original songs, but he did a lot of parodies too. You
Yeah.
know, Tribute's a pretty original song, man. Like
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Did you ever see the Pick of Destiny?
Fair point.
Pick of Destiny. That
Yep.
movie's
I have that on
hilarious.
DVD.
Yeah.
That song's
What
on
about
there.
didn't they release
Oh.
something new recently?
I don't know.
I have no clue.
Was it like Apocalypto or something like that? Wasn't it like a series that they did? I think it's on YouTube and I think it's really fucked up. Can't remember. Yeah, I kind of want to check that out. But yeah, Tenacious D, man, it's just a jam.
Nick's like weird names. I'm like hardcore rapper, and you're like, fuck it, Tenacious D.
Yeah, exactly, man. Let's do it.
That's funny.
Fucking love it, bro. You gotta keep like, you gotta. It's gotta be a little different between all of us. You know, we're a lot different. It doesn't matter.
I have a feeling our two rap songs are very different. I don't know what Nick shouted out, but I have a feeling it's two very different genres of rap.
Lane, you know the song Black Metal Terrorist off of Taboo? How it's like super hard?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
It's gonna be a similar vibe.
Okay.
It's just like core.
Very, very different.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, this Black Thought song is not Black Thought just doesn't go hard. He's a lyricist, like classic beat rapper kind of dude. Go hard, though. Yeah, but my point is this Black Thought song is, I don't know, it has a rowdier beat than average.
Trying to stick my neck out as far as I can at you.
Bruh.
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 All right.
Anyway.
All right. Solid song. So, Lane, just go sit in the corner for a second. Nick. How do you feel about season 7 of Fortnite here, man? We played it tonight for the first time ever.
For about an hour and a half.
Yeah. Don't have a lot of experience on it.
Not yet. Haven't visited all the new places yet. Only rode in the plains once.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be doing
this.
Lane,
let me ask you a question, dude. You know nothing about the update, right?
Yeah, there's helicopters or fucking airplanes or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, how do you think airplanes fit into Fortnite?
They don't.
That's what I'm saying, and everybody's like, but they're not that bad. And I'm like, this is gonna be really annoying in 2 weeks, dude. Like, just wait.
Well, also, I don't think that ridiculous portals that you can jump through fit in Fortnite. I don't think a lot of the things they did fit in Fortnite. I don't think the hop rocks fit in Fortnite.
Those are long gone. Yeah.
I know. The worst part about, dude, 2018 moves so fucking fast. Like, those hop rocks are only, 6 months gone? It's not so crazy long ago, the hop rocks were in the game. But it feels like it because if you're not getting updates and fucking new hits of shit in your game, you don't give a fuck about the game anymore. Like, I don't know. Something about Fortnite, like, with the constant updates bothers me.
Yeah, that's what I always said. The updates ruin games, bro.
Yeah, too many anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you want to, update your game. And literally, Nick, I don't know if you've been watching Adrift or whatever it is. Have you been watching it?
Yeah, I'm up to date. I've been watching it through Tom's perspective.
See, here's the thing, right? I'm just gonna go off on a little tangent real quick before I get what I get to. Actually, no. I'll say before I forget. Tom actually told Hector in that video the best way to update games. He goes, "Have you heard of a game called Old School RuneScape?" He said that in the episode. He's like, they let the community vote. They're like, we have an idea. Do you like it? If 75% of the people vote it, it gets passed. And Tom's like, that's the best way to do a fucking game.
Right.
Easy. I agree.
I think that's why Old School is still as active as it is today.
Old School is bigger than it's ever been right now with the release of mobile. Yeah. But
even before that, it was still solidly active.
Oh yeah, it was fine. I mean, the game's 20 years old, dude, and it's like people are still playing the fuck out of it.
But the way they do updates is a big part of its longevity, I think. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. But that series, Nick, are you enjoying that series?
The Drift, yeah.
So
I'm waiting for more stuff to happen. I feel like from Tom's perspective, all he does is try to fix something on the boat.
This is my tangent real quick, right? I started on Tom's perspective. I have now switched to Hector's perspective because Hector goes off to the main island and looks for shit. Tom sits there and tries to make the boat look pretty, fucks it all up, and then starts over again, and then doesn't do anything, and then complains about how he gets nothing done. I'm like, this is just annoying and not entertaining. So I switched to Hex, dude. I was about to stop watching.
Funny, but...
I like listening to Tom, but I can't fucking watch him. I started watching it on 1.5x speed too, just to get through it a little quicker. But know what happened. I'm not even up to date right now, but yeah.
I mean, they haven't uploaded the last 2 days, and they're missing a few days because they had emergency stuff to attend to.
I don't know. I was just getting so tired of Tom just sitting there going and yelling at Hector for Like,
Hector.
yeah, for like not doing shit when Tom's not doing shit. And the one episode that Tom's like, I feel like doing something, he goes strip mining, bro. Like, who the fuck wants to watch that for a half hour, bro?
I started that series and I was like, why am I watching Minecraft in 2018? And I stopped watching that series.
It was like, I don't know, man. They're not gonna bring back. I liked the Trinity Island. That was a good series, but that was also 2014 or something like that.
I don't think I remember that one.
Trinity Island was right after Maya Night season 1.
Never even watched My Night.
Maya Night was solid season 1.
Did you ever watch Good or BOO?
Yeah. Yeah,
Did
I
you ever watch
watched a bunch
their-
of BOO. I fucking love BOO.
BOO is great. Did you ever watch Good and BOO play Vex's legendary map? Like, that's classic right
Maybe.
there. Like,
I might have.
2010, 2011. I binged
I
the
probably
fuck
did.
out of that. It was back when Minecraft was like straight alpha, like MC Edit just came out, and there was this Vex dude who I don't know if he still makes maps or he
Vex,
used to
yeah.
be big. He like made it really hard to complete complete the monument maps. He was the person who invented complete the monument, and fucking that map and Good and BOO. There's 70 or 80 episodes, like 30 minutes to an hour each. It was so much content. It was fucking hilarious.
I
So much hilarious
100%
moments.
did not watch the entire series, but I probably watched it. I probably watched some of it.
Right.
Yeah. The
I
only
binged the
series
series.
that like that I've watched all the way through was My Night season 1, and that was a lot. And I watched all of Tucker's Perspective. That was 125 episodes, 2 hours each. I watched all of My Night season 1. I didn't finish season 2. Oh look, hey, can I say hi to her? Hey. Okay, now she's dipping. Why does she always do that to me, man? You know, she's always dipping out on me, bro. I'm mad about it. Yo,
I told her I'm recording.
our Minecraft realm. What are we doing with it?
I dug a hole. I'm done.
I'm still gonna play on it, but school
Okay.
finals are Tuesday.
I mean,
so-
I've been playing like off and on. I just like I do something, then I get off because nobody else is on, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm sitting here with this series idea, and then it's like, well, if we're not gonna do it, like, am I gonna start the series, then we're gonna lose the world? Like, is this what's gonna happen? You know? Like, I don't want
I
that to
definitely
happen.
want to at least beat all the bosses.
I want to beat all the
So-
bosses for sure. Yeah, I think that should be main priority. And the thing with this series, I really jumped the gun on that series. Like, I literally made episode 1 and I watched it back and I was like, this is not what I wanted it to be, like at all, dude. So I deleted it all. And then like I started writing a script and I just haven't finished the fucking script because I just don't know how to like make, because I can see it all in my head, but I don't know how to do it, dude. I just don't know how to do it. And I kind of want, I kind of want other characters too. Like I want you. True. I want you or
Is that gonna
somebody
be
else. Like, I mean, I could even do the voice. I don't care, but I need like clips of you because I have like this idea of like a bunch of voiceover and it panning back to like interview style shit. You know what I mean? I don't know, man.
I'll pop in and help you out with the series for sure, and I'll pop in to kill the bosses and whatnot. And I might make like a bedroom and a storage room in my hole, but
I mean,
don't
my
know.
house is pretty much done, you know? Like, I'm pretty done with building. Now I'm like, I want to explore. Like, I'm straight. Like, if I make anything else in my house, it's like, I'll make an underground tree farm or something stupid that I don't need. But, like,
Right.
you know, that's it. Like, I'm pretty much done with the house. I just want to, like, go explore and do the bosses and all that shit now.
Yeah.
I just
I'm
get
down.
bored when I'm alone, you know?
Yeah.
I like playing it with people. So, and I guess I only get on at like night or like, I guess when you're at work or some shit, Nick. So, and I mean, like nobody's ever on, Wyatt's never on, fucking, yeah, whenever I get on, I don't know, man, but, I want to play it. I definitely want to play it. Definitely want to get the bosses killed.
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
not done with it. I've just been busy with school.
Yeah, hit me up whenever you're on it, dude. I want to play it. Lane, this is your time, okay? All right, I had a little bit of Fortnite talk with Nick, which didn't
That
go
was a
into
real
it didn't go into
bit.
much
I
detail at
appreciate
all.
it.
Yeah, we didn't talk
let's
about it really
wrap it
well.
up real quick.
God damn it.
Fortnite.
I
I went
shouldn't
on a
have
big
said anything.
Minecraft like sub.
Yeah, Fortnite season 7. Only played it for like 2 hours. Was it good? No, not really.
That was okay.
It's Fortnite.
It's still Fortnite enough.
Will it get better? Probably not. There's planes.
I don't know why everyone's so pessimistic about Fortnite.
I have been since what, season 4?
Yeah, well,
I mean,
dude,
bad and I enjoy it. Is that the problem?
It's
like,
not that I'm
better,
like, it's not that I'm good or bad. It's just like,
you're pretty.
It's just like, they just ruined a lot of what I liked about it, and they ruined a lot of what other people liked about it, and that's why people are like, fuck it now, because they had such a good game going, and then they were just like, let's add so much shit to make it completely different than what it is now. So yeah, and that's what kind of pissed me off about it, dude. And then they add something to bring me back to it, like redeploy, and then they take it out again. Fuck this game. You know, like that's basically dude, they put in redeploy, I was playing that game again constantly. It was fast paced, it was fun, I was enjoying it. They took it out and I stopped playing again.
Redeploy should have been in the game from the beginning.
You know how you redeploy though, right? You jump out of a plane.
You jump out of a fucking plane now, yep.
How do you get a plane? Like you just fucking
they're just there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just there. Oh, and they have machine guns on them.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
And 4 people can ride on.
And
them.
4 people can ride on the wings and shoot at you. Down below.
On top of the machine gun.
Yeah, absolutely insane. Oh, not to mention there's also mounted turrets in the game that it's like.
Those are ridiculous. How did those not get vaulted? I know they've only been in the game for like 3 weeks, but how are they still in the game? They're so OP.
It's so
cool.
broken.
I'm glad I don't play.
So yeah, moving on. We had our Fortnite moment, me and Nick. Lane, this one's for you. You said it before the show. Talk about dicks, man. What do you want to say about them?
Dude, who doesn't love dicks? Come on, I mean, shit. That's all. Moving on.
That's
dicks,
all.
Awesome. Two thumbs up for dicks.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, I'm not gonna ask that question. Never mind, dude. Never mind.
Come on, do you not like dicks?
I mean, do you have a fascination with them?
Dude, I'm a big fan of dicks.
What about them? Like, makes you happy, turns you on, gets you
just
excited.
Everything. The fact that, like... just that motion is pretty great. I mean,
that
like...
motion.
That's not even... I was just, like, holding back a laugh for the longest. Pressure burp.
Everything. I mean, like, how they get hard, man. Like... the balls, too. You can't forget about the balls. Dick and balls. Like, both equally...
What about the ball hairs?
Dude, the ball hair too, they deserve some love. I'm really killing future employment opportunities right here.
That's what SFL is about, dude. That's what SFL is about. It's all about the ball hairs. Pay attention to the ball hairs, dude. 100%. Nick, did you ever fucking start that goddamn show? Nope.
Ball hair?
No. American Vandal.
It's all about the ball hairs, bro.
Dick. Dick. Look, he always draws balls hairs. It couldn't be Dylan. And then panned all of Dylan's pictures of dicks. No ball hairs. He doesn't draw the dick with ball hairs. Every one of the cars has ball hairs. You need to watch the show.
For real though, dude. For real. Yo, wait, did we talk about? We might have talked about this. Lane, did you see? Well, I think we talked about this. What's his name got stung again?
Yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah. That's fucked up. He's getting stung again.
When's that coming up?
He said a month from that last. In that video, he said a month, and I think that video was like 2 weeks, 1 week, 2 weeks, something like that.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It'll be good times.
Nick still hasn't checked that out. Dude, Nick is just the biggest slacker. We need to start, like, fuck music at this point. We're going to start assigning YouTube channels. And
I'm down. If we want to do a week of YouTube channels or shows, I'd be down.
Dude.
But I can't do that last minute like I can with music.
It's not meant to be last minute. That's why we have a week in between. The music is not meant to be last minute.
Dakoteh, here's a question for you that I know Nick, his answer is no.
Saw, dude.
Have you seen Bohemian Rhapsody in theaters yet?
No, I haven't. I really want to.
Dude, you need to go see it. It's so fucking good. I saw it a couple weeks ago, and I'm gonna go see it again on Saturday. That shit is so good.
You'll see that, but not Lion King.
Yeah, fuck. two completely different
I know.
movies.
I'm about to say fuck Lion King, bro. Fuck you, Nick.
Yo.
Are you interested in that movie at all?
I don't know a damn thing about it.
Do you know
But
Bohemian Rhapsody? That name, does that mean anything to you?
I asked
it's a Queen
I
song.
asked him this before the show. I was like, "What Queen songs do you know?" And he goes, "We Will Rock You." I was like, "I'm proud, right?"
What about
Like,
We Are the
Bohemian
Champions,
Rhapsody.
dude?
There you
That's
go. There's
Queen.
another.
Yeah, that's
it is.
Queen.
I
That's
didn't know
Queen.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Do you
that's
know-
3 I know.
Do you know who
Bitch.
Freddie Mercury is?
He's like one of the band members, right?
Yeah, the band member, not the only one. But I mean, he's like
There's only
the
one
head
member.
on- No, there's 4, but he's the main dude.
He's that beautiful voice you hear, man.
Yeah, he's the singer, and all he does is sing, and he's fucking amazing, and he's gay as fuck, and he's awesome.
He's
Okay,
great.
I know. Before I say this name, I know it's not Queen, but where the fuck is Ringo from? Is that from Beatles?
Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ringo Starr.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I had that name in my head for some reason. when we
Who were the
started talking
Beatles?
about-
It was Ringo, Paul
Name them all.
McCartney,
I could have gotten those two.
John Lennon,
I
George Harrison.
forgot that. I don't know the
Was
fourth.
George Harrison the fourth? I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, that's the Beatles though.
I would have totally missed Lennon. I would have gotten Ringo
Really?
and McCartney.
You would have
but I
missed
would've-
Lennon?
That's sad, isn't it?
John
I
fucking
agree.
Lennon?
That's very sad. Then.
I share your outrage. I know John Lennon. I know who he is. I know he's a figure.
Name a John Lennon song, Nick. Shit. I mean, he wrote
There's one
a
big
lot
one.
of the songs. Yeah, I'm
I
looking
don't
for
think-
the one big one, the one massive one right now.
I don't even think I can even name a Beatles song, to be honest.
Not a single. Okay, we're bringing the Beatles into this. I'm gonna, dude. Next week, you're getting an album's worth of songs to listen to, all from the Beatles.
Can you really not name a?
Well, I've never cared about them.
Dude, why?
You know Beatles songs. I promise you. You just don't know the names.
Even my parents, like, I don't think ever listen to them.
I know you know Beatles songs.
Everybody knows.
I
Beatles
probably
songs.
know them, but I don't.
Lucy in the
You
Sky
know-
with Diamonds. Nothing.
Have you ever heard
Strawberry Fields,
"We All Live in a Yellow Submarine"?
Yellow
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Submarine.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, you have. I know you've heard Beatles songs. You just don't know they're Beatles songs.
Well, and I
Damn.
just don't know the names of them.
Sergeant
Right.
I
Pepper.
might know more like to the sound, but
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I
so
think
many
everybody knows.
classics.
I mean, I still stand by what I said though. I couldn't name a Beatles song.
That's
That
valid.
doesn't mean I don't know Beatles songs, like you guys
Sure.
are kind of alluding to.
I was looking for
I-
Imagine, by the way.
Yeah,
Imagine
that's
Dragons.
the big one.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
No, Imagine by John Lennon. Imagine all the people. Imagine.
Yeah, that's the one big. That's the only one I could name, to be honest with you.
That's like the I was just trying to get that one song from him, dude.
That's the only one I
Massive
could name.
song. Okay, all right,
That is
Nick,
huge.
you are a disappointment.
Did you see
Um,
Melonhead made a Imagine Dragons review? Not good. Did you watch that review at all? It was pretty hilarious. He really shit on Imagine Dragons, and it was pretty great. I got a boner, but yeah,
I got a boner.
it was a good
Do
review.
you always have one?
Yeah, I do. I mean, dude, I stayed at your place for a week.
You
You know
should see a
that.
doctor about that if it's lasting for over 4 hours.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
talk about 4 weeks.
Fuck it, don't see a doctor, man. See what happens. I'm
You
kind of
know?
curious, dude. You know, like they say, I'm really curious as to
kinda
what
curious.
happens. You know, like they always say, if it doesn't go away after 4 hours, go see a doctor. What happens after that four?
Dude,
Why
it's
4
stuck there.
hours?
Dude, if you go see a doctor, they make sure it like goes down. Like they give you medication or something to make sure you don't have an erection anymore.
Yeah, they put their finger up your butt.
There you go.
Slap
What
it.
happens if you
What happens if you
have
don't
an
go to the doctor, though, you know?
erection for
You're just-
more than 4 hours? Thanks for filling that in, Google.
We know what people Google, dude. God, dude, our episode.
Preapism. There's a medical term for it.
Pre-apism?
That
I
might
don't
be-
know how it's spelled.
No, that might be it. You're on the right track. What causes it?
Because when you get hard, you go full ape.
God damn it.
Other causes include black widow spider bites.
They can give
Dude,
you
imagine-
erections.
I guess so.
Yo, that's wicked, bro. Oh.
Carbon monoxide poisoning and using street drugs like marijuana and cocaine.
Well, damn.
Damn.
Yo, I got a topic.
What's up?
This is an old ass story.
Treatments. Hold up. Sorry.
No, you're good. Keep going.
Ice packs.
Oh
It's a
no.
treatment.
Yeah, that would suck, honestly, dude.
Dude.
I mean, I guess I would shrink it up, right? Like,
Right? I'd get rid of it real quick. The other two are medicine and removing the blood, which apparently they literally prick your dick and take out the blood. So that's how you cure. Oh, there's more.
There's more.
Blocking the artery. I don't know how that happened. Tying off the artery. That doesn't sound good. Or a surgical shunt. None of that sounds fun. I'll take the ice pack, dude.
The term pricking your dick just reminded me of something. So when I got my procedure done in August for my heart, I had to have a catheter in, and that was the most uncomfortable thing in the world.
yeah.
Did you guys know that there are dudes out there that like having shit shoved up their fucking pee hole?
Yeah.
I mean, there's people that like everything. Like, I mean, you can find a person for anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
But ow.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
shit fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people definitely like that. Some people like fucking animals. Like, there's weird shit out there,
There's
dude.
weird people, man. There's definitely some.
They talked about on PKA one time where there was a dude who died because he got fucked by a horse.
I remember that.
Yeah, like fucking, I don't know. He ripped his insides out. Basically, these dudes dropped him off at the hospital as he's dying, and he died at the hospital front door. And there was apparently a video of it
I
that I
remember that
never
story.
watched.
Yeah.
But they talked about that on PKA. So I mean, there's fucked up people out there, dude.
That's so fucked.
Do you remember when was it Jericho found the midget porn?
Yes. I've seen all of them. I watch them all with like. I make it a priority to watch ones with like people that I really like, and Tucker's a person
That
I
was
really
an
like.
old one.
Yeah.
That's a pretty old one.
I've seen every Jericho one because I love Tucker.
Yeah, that was hilarious. They're like, dude, the one thing you can't find online is midget on midget porn. You can find a midget and big person, both ways. That exists easy, no problem. But midget and midget
Isn't that
is
like
so hard.
old to the point where it's like still gameplay in the background?
Yeah,
It
that's
was like
first
Black Ops
50
1
episodes.
Zombies gameplay.
Right,
like,
exactly.
yeah.
That's super old. But yeah, they were talking about that on the show live. And they're like Googling and shit, trying to find it. And literally 30 seconds later, Jericho sends him a link. It's like, I found it. It was hilarious. It was like, it does make sense that the kid, because Jericho's 19, and he's like, yeah, of course the
At the
19-year-old
time-ish,
in
yeah.
the show. Yeah, I mean, it was
He's
6 years ago.
He's
or
like
something.
what, 23, 24,
It's older
maybe
than
6
that.
years ago.
25 now. I don't know. Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, it makes sense. The youngest guy in the show
Yeah.
knows where to.
Nick's gonna look it up real quick, and bookmark it, save it for later. I love it. What was your topic, Nick?
He's 20.
Yeah, sorry, derailed that.
Was that your topic?
Yeah.
How people like it?
No. No, that sprung from what Lane continued to talk about.
Sorry.
So, and I actually had another topic, or not topic, but just something to add there, but I forgot because you kept going. It's all good though. No, my topic though, from like, I don't know how long, maybe like 2004, 2006 ish. But what do you guys think about Pluto? Do you guys think
What
it should be a
fascinating
planet?
topic.
It is. Do you think it should be a planet still, or do you think?
I'm on Team Pluto emotionally, but logically, no.
I'd say let it do whatever the fuck it wants to do. Like, I don't care, dude. You know?
I mean, it's just scientists.
It doesn't
that decide.
affect my everyday life.
There's tons of other Pluto-like objects out there that we just didn't know about before we found
Exactly.
Pluto, and Pluto was the first one. We're like, it's a planet! Pluto doesn't orbit on the same axis as all the other planets. Like, they all orbit in the same
But
axis.
you already gave it the right to be a planet, so you can't strip away its rights, dude. So
I mean, there's plenty of very valid arguments as to why Pluto is not a planet, like obviously, but
It's not.
I like Pluto, man.
Yeah.
I want it to be a planet. I
You know
learned it as a
something?
planet.
I think they named Pluto because there was like a spot on it that looked like Pluto the dog, if I'm not mistaken.
I have no clue the story about it. I just know that I still, to this day, say the 9 planets.
Yeah.
And that fucks me up.
No.
You're not about that life?
No, because I'm like trying to be an astronomer and shit.
No, because
So-
I'm like smart and shit. And
I learned something in class today, Mom.
Yeah, I get why Pluto isn't a planet, but fuck that. I want it to be a planet.
It's half planet. It's a dwarf planet.
Yeah, that's some bullshit shit. They just put Pluto in because they don't want him to feel bad, but really he's not a planet. Dude, that's like riding the short bus
not a
for a
comet.
planet. It's not a comet. Those are very different.
They're not. When you get to the Jovian planets past, like, Mars, they're basically...
Mr. Astronomer, because I don't know the exact answer to this, I'm legit asking, what's the difference between a comet and an asteroid?
Alright, so comets are on the outside of the solar system, outside of the frost line, which is kind of in between the asteroid belt and Jupiter. And
Asteroids are inside?
Asteroids are inside.
Does it have anything to do with the composition?
Inside?
Does it have anything to do with the composition of it?
So the asteroids are like rocky and metally and shit, and the comets are like still kind of rocky but mostly icy and shit. And you'll have like hydrogen compounds, I think, as well.
How did Earth get its water?
Damn. Because we're like, it's not far enough away where it's frozen, and it's not close enough away that
but where did it come from in the first place, right? Water had to come from somewhere.
And oxygen.
Did it just magically combine the molecules?
I haven't learned that. I don't know.
I don't think anybody knows. There's a bunch of different theories, and what reminded me of that is one of them is that Earth got bombarded with a fuck ton of comets back in the past, and that's where its water came from. I don't know if I believe that, but that's something I've heard before.
Well, there was a period called the heavy bombardment phase, like in the early universe. So like the universe is 4.5 billion years old, and it lasted until...
It's 12,000. Jesus said so.
True.
Did you know? You know what's so fucked up? I'm gonna derail this again, but you know what's so fucked up? I used to go to a Christian camp called
Let's
Pine
just
Cove.
not get into like like religion.
I
thought we were staying away from that specifically.
Okay, well, regardless, can we talk about the age of the Earth? Because nobody's here is fundamentalist enough to believe in the age of the Earth, right? Like being 12,000. Fuck off, Nick.
4.5 billion years old.
Nobody's fundamentalist enough to not believe that, right? I don't think anybody who watches this podcast is going to be pissed off when I say the world isn't actually 12,000 years old. But I had a camp counselor one year where I was fourth grade, mystified by the universe, right? I was like, it's so cool to me that the Earth is 4.5 billion years old. That's just insane.
I thought you were going to say flat.
It is.
But I was telling my camp counselor that, I'm like, wow, it's just so cool. I love science. and this dude looks back at me. He's like, no. The Bible says it's 12,000. And I was like, well, damn. In fifth grade, I was just like, damn. And I'll leave it at that. But that was an eye-opening moment. People really believe that. But yeah, 4.5 billion years continue.
The heavy bombardment phase ended.
He keeps going with it.
Somewhere between 4 and 3.5 billion years ago. That's pretty much all I had left.
Yeah, who knews?
And then, like, somewhere in the heavy bombardment, that's how the moon formed. Something hit Earth, a piece of Earth.
Here's an interesting philosophical question. Do you want life on Mars to be there? Like, we're going and looking for life on Mars. Would you be excited if we found it?
No.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. The question wasn't why.
The question is now why. That's the follow-up question. Why?
You ever heard of the Fermi paradox?
Yes. I don't know what it is.
So the general idea of the Fermi paradox is that, so if there's so many planets, so many stars out there, like so many chances to make life, one of those should have made really intelligent life, like super advanced aliens, right? If so, why haven't we found them, right? More advanced, maybe. That's one theory. But people think with like how infinite the universe is, somebody should have came here with a spaceship, right? And barring like awkward conspiracy theories and shit, there's no real proof of aliens or like any super intelligent life, right? Why? The main argument is there's a great filter somewhere, like that's so hard for you to evolve past that every species goes extinct before they can ever reach that point. And there's two possibilities: either that great filter is behind us or in front of us. Like for life to even start, like single cell, probably took some miracle to happen, right? It took billions of years on Earth before the first, single cell organism was made, and then it took a billion years after that to go to multicellular. Maybe that was the great filter, and we're past it, and now life has sprung into like beautiful evolution and shit. Or maybe the great filter is beyond us, right? Maybe we develop some crazy technical, bomb or whatever that always blows people up in the future. Maybe that's just something that's going to cross our paths and we're going to make ourselves go extinct. If we found life on Mars that was a cell or two, that greatly increased the odds of the great filter being in front of us so that we're going to go extinct one day. And if we don't find life on Mars, it doesn't mean 100%, but it increases the probability that the great filter is behind us, and one day we might be like going to different stars and shit. That's the argument. The why you should hope for no life on Mars.
So, great filter aside, there's two pretty big points you could bring up on why we haven't found anything else out there. If there was another civilization out there, who's to say they even want to look for other life elsewhere? And
most of the counter argument to that is that not necessarily would they want to look for other life, but a lot of times they'll look for other resources, right? Earth is a resource that they want to capture. They don't really give a fuck about us. When you're building a building, you don't give a fuck about the ant pile in your way when you're building that building, right? To make it on our scale, right? Like if you're taking over the galaxy, why the fuck do you care about humans, right? They're little ants to you if you're able to conquer a galaxy, right? And we would see that if we got immediately,
I see where you're coming from there, but you're on some real sci-fi type shit right now, though. Like I'm talking like. Anyway, that aside, the other point I was gonna say is, interstellar travel is like damn near impossible because of Einstein's theory of relativity.
I don't know if it's because
it is.
It takes more and more
energy. This today.
It takes more and more energy the closer you get to speed of light, trending towards infinite energy. Yeah, you're right to travel that fast. But with that said, even if you're only going a tenth the speed of light, which is a lot of energy but attainable, a tenth the speed of light would take a few million years to travel the galaxy, which is a long time in me and you terms, right? But in terms of, you just said it, the Earth is 4.5 billion years old. It's 10 million years to, conquer a galaxy or whatever in that scale. It's not that big.
Well, and actually, interesting thing. Have you heard of, I think it's the twin paradox? Where, like, if you have a twin... Yeah, I'll just explain it because I don't know.
If it's infinite, that twin is, you've lived every single life or whatever of the universe. No. I've heard similar theories. Explain.
All right, so the twin theory, real quick, or paradox or whatever, is so you're time traveling. One goes the speed of light out to wherever.
And Einstein guy, yeah.
Yeah, so one guy stays on Earth and lives 40 years, and one guy goes 40 light years or whatever worth of travel or whatever. So he goes 20 and back or whatever. I don't know the exact
time dilation.
Yeah, so the guy would actually only have been gone for 2 years. Or aged 2 years because of how fast he was going and shit. I don't remember every single detail of it, so this doesn't all make 100% sense.
Dude, you got the gist of it.
He'll be 32 and his twin will be 70, basically.
Yeah, you got the gist of it.
Yeah. I'm probably leaving something big out, but
cute.
It's hard for short-term memory to...
Nick, you should study special relativity because you'd get it. You would understand it. You have a basic enough physics knowledge that you could look at the equations of special relativity and yeah, I understand perfectly. I could plug numbers into that. The faster you're going, the slower time goes. Cool. General relativity is a whole different monster. I don't even begin to fucking understand general relativity. General relativity accounts for like a whole bunch of shit. There's stupid math involved, tensor calculus and bullshit. But special relativity is just algebra, and you could figure it out. It's pretty cool. And it describes what you were saying.
True.
So Dakoteh, how you doing over there, my
I just
friend?
want a lightsaber, dude. That's all I want in life, and the Force.
Working on it.
Yeah.
Working on it. That's your science conversation for the day, my friend. Science is cool and shit.
Is that like the first like in-depth science talk we've had on this podcast?
Of course it is. We usually talk about dicks and balls.
Dude, I vote we go back to dicks and balls.
I don't know, dude. Science is pretty cool. I like science.
We
Astronomy's cool.
we could definitely have a topic here and there, but we always have to stick true to our roots and mention cocks once in a
What
while.
about science dicks? The science
Oh
of
shit! What about prosthetic dicks?
Yo, tune in next week where we talk about prosthetic cocks, dude. Yes, we'll
Do
do
they
some
have
research.
a cock out there that? So I know that there's cocks out there that exist that you can like pump them up to like get them hard, like prosthetic cocks that exist. I promise.
I just want to
don't
note that
know how I know
we
that.
went right back into dicks. Like,
I want to be the first dude who like makes a, you know how like they put like wire a prosthetic arm into your arm and you can actually send like nerve pulses to like move your fingers and shit on the prosthetic arm. Like it's legit. They're really good with prosthetics. I want somebody to do that with a dick. So whenever you get horny, the dick actually like. If you could get a prosthetic dick, how big would your dick be?
oh god, dude. I don't. God damn it! Like,
I already got your type.
You're in a terrible car crash. Nothing. You're unharmed except your dick got chopped off in this car crash. Something terrible happened. I don't know. Your steering wheel like shot down and just sliced
because
right off.
it's that.
Because that's how you got into it. It was weird. There's a rock that fell through your windshield right onto your dick, and you got to get a new prosthetic dick. How big would it
So
be?
you had a prosthetic dick before too. You need a new one.
How big would it be? That's the question.
Same size, because I know how to handle it. We'll go with that.
You want to add a couple inches? Come on.
I wonder how erections work in space.
Wonder how what?
Erections work in space
They
because like
The
gravity.
cardiovascular system works the same,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I mean,
but gravity's different, man.
it doesn't matter though. I don't think in
Dude,
that
honestly, you
situation.
should probably jack off in space if you're up there because like your muscles deteriorate and stuff. You don't want to lose that, that strength that you've gained up all these years jacking off on Earth.
True.
You should probably work that out. Did you? It's another PKA reference. Did you ever hear that PKA topic where Woody was talking about one of his friends that had a really big muscle, like right in his elbow, like in a specific spot? He's like, yeah, dude, it's way bigger. And look, on my right arm, it's even bigger than my left arm. It's really weird. It's just weird.
It sounds
They're-
familiar, but I don't know for sure.
They were just talking about, oh, it might come from surfing or it might come from this or that. Like, who knows? And then they found like a gym teacher one day. He's like, oh yeah, they call that the rope muscle because you build up that muscle by climbing ropes.
Oh man.
I was dying laughing.
You know another reason why that's funny, on top of like climbing a rope looks like you're fucking jerking off in a weird way. So Adam22 from No Jumper, he's like a hip hop guy. He does interviews and stuff. His thing is rope gang, and rope is like, you got ropes of cum, like.
I've
like,
never been
I
able to
forgot it-
swing on my cum. Never once have I like Spider-Man my cum and
No,
swung.
no. No, he refers to his cum as ropes, like, and that's rope gang. Just
Who wants to be a part of that gang, dude? Like.
I'm gonna rope all over your face.
Is that the like initiation process? Like, what's the deal here?
I'm not sure, man. You're just rope gang if you want to be rope gang.
I'm not about it,
Rope gang.
Nick's about it. He's taking a few shots to the face. But... Find him on Pornhub,
I'm verified.
We now know how. God damn it, dude. Why do we always come back to cocks? I'm down with it, though. I'm down with it. We're just going to keep 18 plus in the title of every single episode, I think. Because I don't think I can put, like, dicks. Like, I don't think that would hit, like any sub boxes,
Music, science, and dicks.
Music, cocks, science, and then more cocks. Just be funny about it. Do like chickens.
Raises a valid point.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think that's a solid ending point for this week. Yeah, there's plenty of dick talk to go around for next week. if you guys are down, which I know Lane's always
If
down.
there's a next week,
There's always a next week, man.
it might be a few weeks.
Next week could be 3 weeks from now. You never know, but there's always a next week. It's just the next week that we do the episode.
Yeah.
I say this is a valid ending point. You guys want to throw anything out there last minute?
I'll just throw my ropes out there.
I'm just gonna throw my prosthetic dick out there.
There you go. Lay that shit down on the table.
God damn it. All right, let's just do our countdown.
Rumbles.
Fuck,
camera
man.
shakes.
3, 2, 1, fucking
Bye.
bye.